No member of the Trump administration is safe from the harsh glare of the media's vendetta. Even the First Lady, whose position is normally treated with great respect by the mainstream press, has been targeted over and over again by jealous scribblers. Melania Trump recently joined her husband on his trip through Israel. While photographers snapped dozens of pictures, Mrs. Trump gracefully walked alongside Chama Rivlin, the First Lady of Israel. Mrs. Rivlin, who has serious health problems, welcomed Melania to Israel with a book for her son. When these photos made the rounds on social media, many commentators in both America and Israel celebrated the two ladies for their poise, grace, and charm. Such goodwill must have missed the eyes and ears of American journalists, for they consistently wrote up boilerplate streak about Trump's awkward first visit to the Middle East. So far, President Trump's first world tour has been a striking success. After almost a decade of Obama's weakness and dithering, President Trump has signaled that America is back in its rightful place as the world's superpower. Even better, President Trump has shown a willingness to be bold in the face of his foreign critics. Against the wishes of some in his own administration, President Trump has apparently told his European allies, and his team, that he plans on pulling the U.S. out of the Paris Climate Agreement. This news is likely to cause millions of heart attacks among American and European liberals. As for the First Lady, she absolutely dazzled the world on her first international outing with her husband. In Saudi Arabia, Mrs. Trump defended Western values and Christianity by refusing to wear a veil. It's so refreshing to have a First Lady who won't bow and succumb to the demands of others. Then, upon meeting the Pope in Rome, Melania donned a black lace veil, thus telling the world that she is a faithful Catholic. Our faithful nation has true believers, and wonderful representatives of God's love, in the White House once again. Via Washington Post, many in the mainstream media took Mrs. Trump to task for wearing a veil for the pontiff but not the King of Saudi Arabia. Has it occurred to them that Mrs. Trump is a Catholic, and therefore, her religion does not call for a Muslim attire? We are not dhimmis, although our media wants us to be. Overall, our media loves to hate Melania Trump because they tried so hard to get middle America to like Michelle Obama and failed. When most Americans rejected Michelle, the scorn journalist class decided to vent their pathetic rage on the beautiful and classy Mrs. Trump. They're sick. Share this on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what else you think. And don't forget to help support us by subscribing and joining us on Patreon, by clicking on our Patreon link in the description box down below. Let the world know your thoughts on this. The Angry Patriot movement helped contribute to this report. Thanks for watching and goodbye from all of us here.